Hi everyone, welcome to TFT Tarot for today. Divine Dabblings with Oberon and Banshee. This is me, Oberon, with my Friday show, The Emotional Exchanges. And it's the outlook for people that are interested in relationships or emotional bonds or friendships, things of that sort. So I do this for the the elemental signs of the zodiac. And I start off with the air signs, but it's only 2 cards for each sign. The first card really gives us the information of what is coming, what is your challenge or your emotional opportunity in the week ahead, a little flustered here, and what is the action required to bring you there. So we're going to start off with the air signs. Air signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. And I'm using the Modern Love Tarot by Ethany. All right, our first card. You have a great opportunity or challenge here, air signs. It's the Four of Wands. And in the context of the Modern Love, the Four of Wands really is talking about, some kind of pairing emotionally, bonding maybe, marriage, engagement, living together, creating a home. And specifically, it is the idea of the Four of Wands is creating a home here, because that is more or less a normal part of its meaning without, necessarily being an emotional reading or question. So what, therefore, is the action required or necessary? It's the Eight of Swords, upright. Well, I think it's clear the action necessary is to stop feeling you are imprisoned or that you are helpless to see your way to that, or that you have no true strength of your own. This is an illusion that maybe you are putting on yourself, most likely, that, is going to cause you to fail in this relationship. So you have to change that kind of thinking. Air signs, it's not going to really be that way if you, remove the idea that you can, do this, that it's not impossible for you. So let's move on to the fire signs. Fire signs are Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Whoops. I left a card there. Fire signs. Challenge or opportunity. Sometimes you have to realize that, emotionally speaking, it's more than just yourself. That sometimes it's also about other parts of the situations or lives around you. If you're a parent or a guardian of any sort, or if you have siblings or cousins that you are, very close to or involved in their lives, each other's lives. This could be saying that, emotionally speaking, this is a time for you to stand tall, because other people are important. There's two sides to this kind of feeling here, that, one of them is What are you fighting for? Are you fighting for them, those that depend on you, or you're fighting for them? All right, so what is the action required? And the action required involves a lot of trust. I think the action required is the full upright. And so it's a sense of saying, that you may have to call upon fate itself to, lend a hand here. That feeling that, there's a certain level or amount of trust you have to bring from wherever you can find it to work on the situation, fire signs. I'm going to leave it with that. And we will now move on to the water signs. Water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. And by the way, along with Banshee, my partner here in TFT Tarot for today, we do 2 other programs that are similar in that they do have an astrological kind of component to them. One is our monthly modality message, where we take the zodiac sign apart by its modality orientations rather than the elemental signs. And we find out, what modalities do energy-wise, how they have interactions and various energy levels. What does that mean? So that's one program. And then the Unhappy Hour, which just broadcasts, is good for a whole month. And once again, it's about, what happens when the moon moves to the 4th quarter. And then we have some different kind of issues that we have to think about, that are with that dark moon energy. Okay, so look for those on our YouTube channel. Back to water signs. What is your challenge? What is your opportunity? It's Judgment reversed. And this is a real challenge because you may be feeling like you've given up on finding the answer to what is happening in your emotional life, water signs. Like you might feel like there is no great spiritual change or reunification. And so it's sort of a dreary feeling, like you just sort of feel like, you're not going to really have something sacred or spiritual happen romantically. But what is the action required then? And the action required is the Hangman reversed. And I wonder if this could be saying really that, a part of this is that you haven't been physical enough. You've been too theoretical. You've been pondering and brooding, water signs, especially you, Scorpio. So maybe this is saying you have to be a little bit more corporeal, more manifested in the real world and less abstract. So try that, water signs. All right, so now we will move on to the earth signs. Earth signs are Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Challenger opportunity. It's the reverse King of Pentacles. Well, there is a challenge or an opportunity here that maybe in some ways, emotionally speaking, you have really been not able to really control and manage and maybe make intentions clear or be in a position of strength in dealing with a relationship or a situation that is emotionally there. You just don't seem to be able to pull it together, and maybe there's some external reasons for it, but there might be a lot of internal reasons too, I suppose. So what is the action required then? What is necessary? And it's the sun, but the sun is reversed, and the sun reversed is not ever a bad card either, but it could be saying in this context, in this situation, that you have to expect sometimes that not everything is going to be 100% the storybook ending, happily ever after. That sometimes things are a little bit unproductive, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't try to, not let it flounder. If there's some emotional situation that in a relationship that just sort of needs foundation, something that can solidify it in some ways, or at least clarify it, which is in a sense what the sun could be about too, clarifying, adding light to the situation. So that's it then for the signs of the zodiac through their elements, and I want to thank you all for coming to my outlook on the emotional exchanges. I hope you'll come back next week. In the meantime, we will be on our live shows. I know we've been a little spotty lately due to some other stuff going on, but we're live on Sunday, our regular Sunday show from 2 to 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, as well as next Thursday. That's a week from yesterday. And we will be there Thursday from 7 to 9 p.m. There's also somewhere in between happy hour. Oh, that's tomorrow. So, hey, come on, get happy. Watch us from 10 to 11 approximately, Eastern Standard Time. And that's the happy hour, a note of positivity in your otherwise what's happening in life. So then that's it, I guess, until next week. We'll see ya. Take care. Oh, don't forget to watch Banshee's Material Matters. How could I forget that? It's on Sundays at 10 a.m. It's pre-recorded, but we are there dispensing with all of our good cheer, further information on the reading, and otherwise getting you ready for that live show later Sunday afternoon. Take care, everybody. We'll see you next time.